inkproducts.com has now released its newest refill kit for the HP 952 cartridges, also the 950, 951, and their smaller cartridge, the 930, 932 cartridges. In the video I'm going to show you how simple it is to fill these, especially their new 952 cartridges. In the kit you're going to get everything. You'll even get a small pair of rubber gloves so you don't have to get any ink on your fingers. Now in every video that I do, I always make up a little box. So it holds the bottle of ink. I have my syringes, I have my cartridges, depending on what you're filling. I can slide them in. I don't have to worry about holding them or knocking over the ink. Now I just want to point this out. There's the spring, a ball, and a gasket. That goes on the front of the HP cartridge right there, on all of them. This is the longer one. Turn it around. Okay, it's right underneath there. We have a syringe with a special tip. I don't know if you can see it, but we have a little cutout. So when it goes in there, it actually vacuum fills and releases the air. So when you push it down, it collapses what we call the poppet valve. That right there. Now sometimes on these cartridges, that little gasket can get damaged. So if you have old cartridges, don't throw them away, because you can just pull off the gasket. Let me get one out of here, show you a better shot here. You can just pull one out and replace that gasket. We do not filter any ball, and we no longer have to drill the cartridges now that we have those new tips. Now, in the video I'm going to show you how to fill the larger black. This is the 952. Now we recommend, and it is essential, that you have two sets, set A and set B. This is extremely important with the 952, extremely important. You have to wait till the printer says the cartridge is depleted. If you take it out and fill it before that time, the cartridge will no longer be recognized. You'll have to buy another cartridge. So please read the instructions, because in the instructions we explain everything. In the video we explain everything. They cannot be refilled unless you get depleted. Now the 950, 932 cartridges are a little different, but you can wait till it says depleted and do the same thing. So we recommend, if you're going to buy a refill kit, have two sets of the HP cartridges. So that's what we do. We mark one set A, one set B, and we just, when the yellow goes empty or the black, we take one out, we put the other one in. If you try to fill the cartridge, or you fill it before you get depleted, you just wasted your time and your ink, because that'll damage the cartridge. With the new HP firmware, you have to wait till it shows on the screen that cartridge is completely, and I mean completely, depleted. Not low ink or almost out of ink. It's got to say depleted. Bottle in over here. I'm going to unscrew it. Take the cap. Now these will go right into the bottle. You'll be able to draw up 10 milliliters. You're going to put in the large black standard cartridge, you're going to put 30 milliliters. So I'm going to wipe it off. Get it nice and wiped off. That's why I use paper towels. Now, I'm going to go right through that exit port, right there, right down in there. I'm going to push down, wait, push down, and wait. It's going right in, see? There's no back pressure coming up. Okay, now that went in. I take it out carefully, go over there, and fill it up. Again, 10 milliliters. Now the XLs hold double this, so you can just double it for the XL. and the colors will hold 10 milliliters. Go in again. Right again, I go in and I collapse the ball. I push down. Stop for a second. I'm looking for the cartridge, for the syringe rather, to come back up again. That'll vacuum fill. Now that will be 20. Okay. Now you can put a little bit more than 30. That's up to you. But we only put 30 in. Again, always have the paper towel handy so you can wipe everything off. You got your rubber gloves. You go in. So you see how the box holds everything? That's why I make it. Keep going. I'm looking for back pressure. See, I'm watching the plunger if it goes back up. See it move? Now it's drawing the air out. See that? Let it come up. Give it a second. Go down. Come up. Alright? Now what I do is I just, at the last time I fill it, I just pick up on the plunger, taking a little bit more of the back pressure out. Then I can take it out. This way, if any ink dribbles out, it's going to be right here. It's not going to be all over you and the table. Okay. Now sometimes the poppet valve gets stuck down. So what a lot of times I'll go in, even with this, or in the kit we give you a long steel thing that'll go in there, and you push it up and down a couple times, and that resets that poppet valve, because you don't want any ink leaking out. Put that back over there. Put my cap back on. That's how easy it is. The color is the same way, except you're only using 10 milliliters. Now you can put a little bit more. They're rated for about 38, but I like to put just about 30 in there. And it says on the syringe, discard after use, pay no attention to that. That is veterinarian syringe, and these little tips are awesome. You'll come to like them. No drilling, you don't have to do anything. It's simple and easy. You're not damaging the cartridge. Take it out. Now, I always tip it to see if there's anything going to drip out. If it drips out, that tells me that the poppet valve, this little poppet valve right here, spring and everything, that sometimes gets hung up because when you're in there. So in the kit, we give you, let me get it out of the kit right now. It's like a steel 3-inch needle. It's blunt, so you don't want to use any sharp. So I'll go in there sometimes and go up and down. See it go up and down? That resets that poppet valve. So that's in the kit also. Now you take it out, check it, looks good. That's how easy it was to fill that cartridge for the 952. Again, I'm pointing this out. You must wait till it shows depleted before filling it. If you do it before time, then you'll have problems. And we recommend 2 sets. You can use 1 set, but you have to constantly reset your printer over and over and over again, and for 4 colors. It's more aggravation than it's worth. Now here's the 932s, same way. 950, here's the smaller cartridge. They fill exactly the same way. It's a simple. So to go to inkproducts.com and you get our latest kit. And by the way, this is American-made ink. This is the best ink money can buy. And it does not and will not clog any printhead. That's guaranteed.